Yo, what up gamers, welcome to my EZREAL guide. I'm a Master Tier ADC man and today I'm going to show you how you play EZREAL in Season 12. Make sure to subscribe to keep up with future guides and the best educational ADC content on YouTube. So this particular game, I just felt like starting with the cold because I'm running cutdown. The lower HP is, the more damage you will get out of cutdown. You don't have to do it, but it is a nice bonus if you do want to start Cole or even longsword whenever you're running cutdown. So I'm going to be playing against EZREAL and Senna. And it seems like we'll be getting into a very early trade here. So we're just going to try our best to trade back here. Going to use the heal early before the Senna can get him ready to use Ignite. It's not turning out to be the best trade so far, but I think we've probably outdamaged what they did onto us. And with continued Q poke, able to put out even more damage. So overall, ends up being a good trade for us. So EZREAL's level 1 is pretty good so long as you are able to continue hitting the Qs. If you happen to miss any Qs, then it's kind of doomed. So you need to be very accurate with those. Anyway, as always, you'll want to start level 1 with Q. You never want to start anything else. Even if sometimes the minions will make it hard for you to actually trade because they'll be blocking Qs. At least you get a lot of pushing power with this. And in the situations where you do get to hit the enemies with the Qs, does way more damage than anything else. So we're just going to be wanting to crash this wave in and just damage Zeri if she gets too close to me there, like there. But here, since the wave is a bit overextended, we want to try and reset the wave. We're also dealing a little bit of poke if we can with Q, but don't want to go too ham for that. So level 2, you always also want to take E. It's pretty much never going to be best to take the B second. The mobility and even the damage, if you can land that, is going to be a whole lot more valuable with E than with W. We definitely, like, considering how little damage W does, like especially compared to E itself, E also does similar damage, but without mobility. It's just never smart to not take E. It's better, usually both aggressively, but also defensively. So you want to wait until level 3 for the W. W becomes a lot more useful when you can actually combine it with your E. Yeah, so we now have the level 3. So now we can start to fish for a W E poke, because whenever we land our W, the E bolt actually starts to target out whoever you've landed W on. And E actually does a lot of damage if you can actually land it on a champion, so it's a very useful combo for harass. If you can afford to be using your E offensively, you can't always do it. But in a lane like this, when the enemies are this low, okay, it's a shame that I missed that W, but if it had hit, that probably could have been a kill. So I'm just trying to fish for a clean combo here. Okay, here we go. Not quite gonna be able to finish her off there, but at least we got some damage off, and now can go on Senna. I'm gonna try and just flash on Zeri here. Oh wow, she actually saw that coming. That sucks. Almost landed the Q on the Senna. Oh well, gonna be no flash from me, but at least no heal for Zeri, and definitely gonna be forcing her out of lane there. If she chooses to stay here, well, she'll probably die. Okay. I assume she wanted to flash through, but there we go. Not even using our Q there because we could tell Zeri still had the flash. And so we don't want to just use Q just for Zeri to still just flash away from it. If we use another auto, then there's every chance that she doesn't flash in time and the auto just follows her through the flash, which is exactly what happened there, so that's good. Now we got more than enough gold for our perfect base as EZREAL, which is going to be tier into Sheen. Tier, because you want to get that eventually and you want to get it early so you can get it stacking up as soon as possible. And Sheen, because it's just the highest damage item you could get on EZREAL this early on. Just going to deal a lot of poke damage and even a lot of DPS in fights because of the low cooldown of the Sheen with your Q. So for runes, I'm running secondary inspiration with the free boots and biscuit delivery. The other typical thing that people will do on Ezreal is Mana Flow Band into Transcendence. That's also fine if you want to go with that. They're not really too much different. Both of them offer like decent scaling. The main benefit of the Inspiration secondary path is basically just the fact that you get you know, the free boot, so you have more gold to spend on your Triforce components or your Mana Moon components. We're going to be going for a Mana Moon first item here. I figure since we've got cut down, if we start building Triforce sooner, we're going to get HP sooner, and we'll just get more, or sorry, less damage throughout the game from cut down. Guess we're just going to jump away there, because it was probably in a bit too deep. You don't have to feel like too afraid to jump out if you need to. It's a lot better to use E aggressively if possible, especially in a lane like this, but yeah, don't be afraid to use that to get out if you find yourself in a bad spot. So we should be able to do something here. Yeah, there we go. That's one kill at least. Can we get the second one? There we go. Perfect. Slightly minion, or not minion block, but body block by Zara into that tower shot, but it will. Not gonna matter. So one of the most important things about managing Ezreal properly is just actually getting good use out of your passive. Your passive gives you a lot of attack speed early on, and you can get a lot of damage out of your auto attacks with it, even though Ezreal is mostly known for his Q DPS. He definitely does a lot of auto attack damage early on if you're actually able to stack up the passive. So whenever you're preparing for a fight, if you have the mana, then you want to just make sure you're just constantly using your Q on minions, just to keep that stacked up. You don't want to let the stacks run out right before a fight ever. We're just gonna go ahead and let these two casters die to the minions, because if they do die to the minions, the wave state will be perfectly fine. And if we try and stay to actually like kill them ourselves, there's every chance that they could just try and engage on us and force us back. I don't feel like I can take a fight there, so we'd just rather let the minions die. So I'm actually not basing on a longsword here, because I'm about to get magical footwear in about 10 seconds. Now that I think about it though, I suppose I could have sold my refillable for a longsword. That probably would have been better, but well, too late now. Okay, I really should have just queued a minion there just to make sure that I could keep my passive stacked. Oh well. Oh wow, that actually was a kill. Nice. I knew she was kind of low, but I'd kind of forgotten what her exact HP bar was. Wasn't sure if that would kill. Oh man. Okay, so as soon as rebase, we're gonna be able to get the Mana Moon. Just gonna throw a harass ult up there, see if it hits anyone. No, apparently I just hit the minions only. I can tell because my presence of mind didn't proc. Oh well. Oh man, she has vision. Well, that's kind of awkward. I had exactly the amount of gold I wanted to base. Okay, I need to use heal here, make sure we get that in before the Senna ignites. There we go, that way we still get the max value heal. It's always very important in fights to just use heal as soon as you can, if you can tell that the fight is going to be, you know, one that could become lethal. You always want to be really early on that heal if it's going to be necessary. Obviously you don't want to waste it either, but it's way better to... Oh wow, okay, well played from her, that caught me off guard. Yeah, way better to heal early than to heal late. So even if the heal kind of turns out to be unnecessary, you pretty much always are going to turn out better if you're getting the max value heal, even if it's not really entirely necessary for that situation. Because at least in the long run, you will have received that full value heal. If you get it ignited, it can pretty much cost you your life. Anyway, we've got the Mana Moon here. We can also just go for Onions now. Still a pretty good base.
I can't get hauled into Wizard Court again. Technically, I don't have a permit for the gauntlet.
Okay, so because of the size of this wave, we don't really want to trade into Zeri. Not until we've actually thinned it out as we have now. Is she AFK or what? I'm just gonna leave her there. If she is like DC'd or something, I don't want to take advantage of it. Oh, no, she's just running it down for some reason. Weird. They had just shut me down. What a weird time to start trolling. Okay, pretty decent harass onto the Senna. So just like that, we're going to be able to get a pretty early turret. And as it goes down, want to try and engage onto Zeri here. Maybe that was a mistake. Okay, my bad. I guess I probably should have thought about placing some vision before playing aggressively there. My bad. Personally, I thought she just might be running it down again, or might just be being careless. But I guess she's just plain outsmarted me. My bad. So no, for good measure. Nice. Anyway, this is actually the perfect opportunity to just go mid, since EZREAL is already bot anyway, so we don't have to deal with the bot wave that just freezes up to go mid. Ideally though, mid isn't actually where I'd like to go. It would be really easy to get that top lane turret from San, I think. So I'd like to swap to top whenever I can. We're gonna have to shove at least one more wave before we can do that though. Just gonna go for some cheeky poke into Orianna there. It's not too much damage, and it was a little bit risky, but you know what? What's life without a little bit of risk? We're just going to focus on clearing out the wave at a safe distance. We don't want to get in range for her burst. Now maybe I could rotate top now, because Ornna's going to have to base anyway with that HP. Guess I'll just do red first. Why is San there? I guess I can just go kill Sion. Yeah, this guy's very low. I don't know why he's doing this. Even if he had ult, I mean, it's not exactly gonna live there. Alright, I guess we just have to... No, actually, Irelia is currently mid. Could go top, or I could also just gank this Orianna. Oh, I don't know if she knew that was there, but she accidentally dodged that. Or intentionally dodged that. What would I know? But we got her pretty low with this gank anyway, so that's really good. So now, hopefully being forced off there. Oh. Oh wow, she actually died to that. Well, bit unlucky, but at least this an execute doesn't go to Orianna. And because we forced her out of the lane here, we're just going to be able to get a free turret. So the reason why I wanted to go top instead of mid was because it would be a lot easier to take a turret from right in front of Sion's face compared to an Orianna, who has a lot safer wave clear. But this works out pretty well. Forcing her out of lane is, you know, just makes things much simpler. So I can just go ahead and base for my Triforce now. Alright, perfect. At this point, definitely gonna want to go for the Servalda's Grudge, given the fact that they have at least one tank. I'm not really sure yet what Moffat is building, whether that's AP or tank or both.
But it does have a nice ring to it.
Okay, we'll go mid here and take this wave.
I'm a professional.
Oh, this could be trouble. I don't have E right now. Oh, we're all good though. No Malphite on our asses. I'm just gonna steal all of his raptors. Or as many as I can. There we go. Did some damage too.
I always know a shortcut. I rarely know what I'm looking for, but I always find it.
Aw. Plants killed the cannon. Oh, this Sen is very isolated. Oh, I meant to jump through the wall. What the hell? That sucks. Alright, I should probably vision there. That's such a juke the ult. Ah, the minions. Okay, at least I'm the one person not getting hit by these wombo combo ultimates of theirs. Can I get Malphite here? There we go. Can I clean up? Looking... Oh. I was gonna say looking like a yes, but... Ah, that was a terrible cue. Oh well. Well, is there at the flash there too to live? It's just a shame that I also used my flash, because I definitely could have reacted better and just chosen not to use it once I saw her flash. In fact, if I had even just redirected my attention onto Oriana, I probably would have just killed her. But I hadn't wasted that one Q. One miscue is just a lot of damage missed, especially when you account for the lack of passive stacks and the lack of like low cooldown on your Q, since it doesn't reset. Nice one. That kill was literally handed to me on a silver platter. Can also just go ahead and steal the golems here before we base. It's very good to steal the enemy camps whenever you get a chance, because it's gonna set the enemies pretty behind if they don't have camps up. Especially the enemy jungler. Nice, very good harass ult there. Oh, come on. Oh, shit. Nice try, Zyra. Can I get Malphite here, actually? Oh, come on! What are those odds? That was so close. Oh, man. Just want to redirect focus onto Zeri here. Okay, I really should look to base, because I'm running kind of low on mana. Also, might be getting flanked at the moment that we don't really have enough vision in the enemy jungle, so I'm just going to go ahead and back off. Actually, if I could just get the blue buff, then I'll have Serylda's Grudge. Oh, no, I could just sell my coal. No, this is fine. Damn, he still wants to give me the blue, but I really don't need it. I only run out of mana if I stay like for a really long time. I farmed up like 2,700 gold there. It's not that blue is bad on Ezreal, but I don't want to like go out of my way to cancel my base just to take it when it's not really that necessary. You can just go ahead and finish it. I'll take the red instead. And maybe go for a gank on Sion here. Oh hell, what the fuck? I accidentally bursted there. She was not the target of my burst. We'll just tank that. Yeah, this guy's dead. Very dead. Shouldn't have bothered flashing dead. There we go. I'll let on farm the whiff. Okay, I don't want to jump onto the Nasher. Oh no, we're not trying to do that. I'm just literally queuing it for cooldown on my E. We're gonna check the enemy camps here again, since it's pretty safe. Pretty confident that I would not die there if I find anybody. Alright, they're all down though, unfortunately. Fishing for camps though is definitely a really good thing to do in the mid game when you have this kind of lead and when there's 2 enemies dead. There we go. Yeah, so... Oh, crap. I definitely should have been able to react to that with my E. My bad. But yeah. Currently Triforce. Best mythic on Ezreal. That's what most people do. Can also, in theory, go lethality. I just don't know if it's ever really better than Triforce. Triforce is good against squishies, is good against tanks. It's good against everything. So I guess for next item, we'll go for Ravenous Hydra, since we don't really need Frozen Heart against this comp. I don't have too much physical damage, especially not physical damage that can actually reach me. So I guess I'll just go for the Vamps up there for now. Could also go for the pickaxe, which would bring us closer to the Tiamat. But I think probably Vamps up there being such a stronger component right now is probably going to make it more valuable for me. Since Ezreal actually has a lot of synergy with lifesteal, since his Q applies lifesteal. Means he can get a lot of healing in fights. And at this stage of the game we're dealing a lot of damage with both autos and with Qs, so it's going to be a lot of healing.
Sounds dangerous. I'm in.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Damn. Rest in peace, Zara. Can I get the revenge kill? Probably not. Or can I? Hang on, I'm so close. Ugh, that hit. Come on. Okay, we'll just switch focus onto the Orianna for now. Okay, there we go. And Malphite should have just let it go, because he sure was not going to save her. Maybe we get Senna now too. Nah, it would have been too good to be true. Yeah, since Ori wanted to block all the Qs from Malphite, rather than like splitting all of our Qs onto Orianna and all of our autos onto Malphite, better to just switch all of it onto Orianna, since we can just take her down anyway. Even if it means Malphite lives, you know, whatever, it still at least reduces the chances that I die, which could happen if I try and focus both of them instead of only one of them. Whoops. Strig is about to spawn, we can wait for this. My team is being a little bit wild here. Don't even want to bother throwing wild to because I don't think it's gonna do anything. A nice one. Minions streak my Q. Okay, we can go for red buff here and maybe go for zero. I'm just gonna use this ultimate partially just to get vision of her. Okay, so she went into our onto our red buff. Wow, that's exactly where I wanted to go anyway. Nice one. There we go. No chance. Why is she running? There we go. Didn't even have to jump through the wall because I just wanted to turn on to the red buff. What am I getting pinged for here? I don't get what he's saying. Oh Oh, he wanted to upgrade me. Right, he could have just said that. Wait, what the fuck? That was a hell of a drift. Oh my god, I completely accidentally dodged that Malphite ult. I was only dashing forwards to get onto the fucking Scion, man. Oh my god, I even live here. That's so lucky. Or do I? Yeah, I do live. Thank fuck. Let's go. What a fluke. Can I get Orianna here? Looking like a no. Maybe Zeri though. There we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and base for my Ravenous Hydra at this point. Probably should stick around for the inhib, but yeah, that's my team's problem. Nah, so we don't even need Frozen Heart at all this game. I think probably Maw will be more useful. Because I'm actually a lot more likely to get killed by, say, Orianna or Malphite than I am by Senna or Zeri, so. And even Zeri even does a lot of magic damage, so. I'd just rather get magic resist. Can't even get anything for it right now though. Can only go for the CDR component of Maw. Anyway, now that we've got a Ravenous Hydra, at least we got a lot more wave clear. It's not too important at this stage of the game in terms of like just getting more farm, but at least it makes it easier to deny camps from the enemies. This sustain is also really nice. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump out here in case the Malphite decides to jump on me, and I guess followed up by Ori. Okay, that ult was a bit off. I should be fine even if I get Malphite ulted here, so yeah, he just ults out anyway. Smart. Alright, and that's gonna be the end of that game. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more guides like this in the future, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, gamers.